Hello everybody, I'm Nastymold, and the 12th season in Sky is finally here, the Season of Abyss. There's lots to explore in this new season, so we'll go through everything carefully. Timestamps are all below as well, but we're going to go over all of the new cosmetics, where to find all the new spirits, the winged light, the new diving mechanic, which is pretty cool, and of course, the adventure pass. So there are two types you can buy. There is one for just yourself, the individual adventure pass, and the one for yourself and 2 friends. Now what an adventure pass does is it gives you twice the rewards, it gives you a free extra daily season candle, 30 seasonal candles to start, and the Pendant of Abyss, which is basically your proof of purchase for the season. Exclusive seasonal spirits will be visiting, and you can give seasonal candles to the spirits to unlock basic rewards. This is for everyone, not just the Adventure Pass users. But if you have an Adventure Pass, you will be able to unlock limited items during the event as well, and they will all be marked with the seasonal emblem, that little tornado-shaped thing. So I'm going to get the one for just myself. And here we go. I start off with my 30 seasonal candles. And it also gives me the pendant, which is on my neck, which I will feature when we go over all the cosmetics in just a second. One thing I wanted to remind you about is that every single day of the season you can get 5 seasonal candles, but if you have the Adventure Pass, you get 1 extra one at this statue every single day. The other candles can be found by completing all 4 daily quests. You'll get 1 candle per quest completed, and in every single daily quest realm, there will be 4 hidden seasonal candles. So all 4 of these will give you 1 full season candle. So that's 5, and then 1 extra at the statue if you have an Adventure Pass. Alright, so let's check out all of the cosmetics we can get from this season, starting with the outfit. We only have 1 outfit this season, but I do love it. It looks so fuzzy and warm. It's kind of giving me Inuit vibes. It kind of reminds me of the Belonging Cozy Winter outfit, but even warmer somehow. I also changed my cape so you can see the collar of this outfit, but now we're checking out the mask. Starting with this one, all of the masks have this really cool cracked design. This one is giving very Willem Dafoe in the Lighthouse. I really like it. We have a couple beards in this season. This one has a huge crack across the entire face and these really incredible long Viking braids. They look so strong, so cool. Next up we have this one, a totally shattered mask across the face, but it has a unique face paint actually on the skin, which is something we've never seen before. Very interesting. And then this is one of the ultimate rewards. It is a rebreather, so you can actually breathe under the water a little bit longer. So this is an ultimate reward, and what that means is that it will cost seasonal hearts, which are Adventure Pass exclusive. This one, however, will be available for all after completing all of the weekly quests from the seasonal quest giver. I'm unsure whether it will cost any money, we'll have to see. And this one here is our final mask of the season. It's got another crack in it, and it's got a red diamond on the forehead. Next up we have the hairstyles and the hair accessories of the season, starting with this one here, which I truly love. I love the way they design the braids. It looks really strong, mighty, and if we look on the other side, the head is shaved and it has yet another tattoo or face paint on the skull. And then we have this one, somewhat similar. We have what I believe is like a fish painting on the side of the head. It could be a tattoo as well. These braids, especially on the back with the bands through it, they look so masculine, strong, powerful. I love them. They did a great job with the hair this season. This is my favorite one. It's a little silly, but it's just a fisherman cap. I love the bangs in the front. I love the little flapped front, and in the back we have just a simple braid. This might be my favorite hairstyle from this season. It's just so cute. Now with the hair accessories, let me make myself bald. We have the acorn cap, which is one of my favorite hair accessories. It's so cute. I love the way they did the different textured fur, and if you wear this hairstyle, you look like a little teddy bear. course, it can be worn with every hairstyle. It is a hair accessory. Let's check out this one. This is one of the ultimate rewards. It is the braid, and it has a little gem band. Now this one you can wear with any hairstyle as well, so any hairstyle can have just a little bit more oomph. It doesn't work with all of them, especially the owl hairstyle from the Season of Rhythm, because those hairstyles tend to be tinted a little bit blue. But it works with some of them. Usually it just has to be layered underneath. That one's cute. And yeah, see what I mean with the owl? It's just a little bit blue. Doesn't work all the way. And now we have the capes of this season. I do think this season has some of the most interesting and unique shaped capes. Starting with this one, it has this little metal detail at the collar. We have this black fur that goes all the way around, which almost has like a scale texture to it. This cape reminds me a lot of like a pelt, an animal fur almost, which feels quite warm. The inside is pretty much what you would expect. It's quite white like the trim. And then here is our next cape. This one is shaped so unique. It has a little gemstone in the front, a teal or bluish green neckline. It has a tattered scale part and then almost a dark greenish tattered part on the bottom. Very unique cape. This next one is a little weird, and I'm interested to see how people will use it in an outfit. It first has this little brooch type thing hanging in the front. It kind of reminds me of like a grandma's shawl, you know, something a grandma would wear. It's sort of blackish gray with all these little pieces hanging off. I'm very interested to see how people will use this one. We also have the captain's coat, which looks amazing, very reminiscent of the Little Prince coat. This one here, or the Dreams one. This one has some gemstones in the front, down these stripes, gold trim all around. I love the little gold sleeves. It's a nice extra touch, adds a little bit of depth. And the inside is just as you would expect, that same gold color. I really like this cape, and I know a lot of people are excited for it. And finally, we have our ultimate reward cape, which is this deep red one. It has a lot of jewelry around the collar. It looks a little bit like turquoise jewelry too. Otherwise, it's a pretty plain cape, which I love. I love the plain capes. It has a very simple trim, and it has the abyss icon all down the back for the winged light. This is our only cosmetic this season with a unique winged light pattern. This is what it looks like opened up, just as you'd expect, the same red. Nothing too fancy. And finally, for the neck accessories, we only have the pendant from the season, which just has the season emblem. Pretty simple, much like the other seasons. To get to the new seasonal area, it's really quite easy. You actually just have to go to the wasteland social space and head all the way in this direction, down this dock, and there's a new boat here, and that is all it takes. Very, very simple. And here we are at the new location, which is called the Treasure Reef. What lies beneath the water? There's some winged light in this area, there's some wax in this area. Some of the wax can be found by lifting these new shells. Ta-da! Of course, there's also some candles. But we're gonna head in here and learn the new thing in this season, which is how to swim and how to dive. Before we can swim, we actually have to learn how to swim, and doing so we have to go to this little portal here. This area looks really cool, by the way. I love the way the beam of light sits. All we have to do is sit here, and then a manta will teach us his ways, and we'll learn how to swim. You have learned the ability to dive. So the platform disappears, we look down. It says tap dive button to start diving. So it's actually pretty simple, but I'll do a tiny lesson. We have this dive button here. Now we're pointing down. You'll basically go in whatever direction you're pointing, and your camera angle will help a lot. So make sure you're changing your camera angle whenever you want to turn. It helps quite a bit. But you just sort of point down when you want to go down. It actually feels pretty good for Sky. I'm surprisingly managed to get diving to feel so natural. It just may take a bit of practice. And this whole green area is totally safe. You see these bubbles flying out. You will not run out of oxygen here. You are completely safe. It's a great place to learn how to swim. So I do recommend taking the time to practice for a little bit, just because it can be kind of tough to get the hang of. I would say after playing this for a couple hours, it's definitely very, very easy for me. Look, some mantas. There's lots of sea creatures that swim around here as well. You will have to be careful going into the more dangerous areas because there's crabs and there's also krill, but they're usually pretty deep in the ruins. We have some more shells here, we can get wax. Now if you venture out of this area, you will start to lose oxygen. The bar will be at the top. You can always recharge by swimming into sea creatures, going into a bubble area, or running into some plants. Look, there's some crabs. I wonder if I can pick them up under the water. I haven't checked this yet. Come here. Come here. It's a little finicky just moving tiny bits. I don't know if I can. It's not letting me. There's a lot of places to explore, a lot of little caves. There's not much in them though, maybe some wax. Whoa, there's like a gondola thing here. Makes you realize how high-tech this area was, but something happened to it. Yeah, there are a lot of locations to explore. I'm not going to show you every single spot until I do a wax collecting video. But there's not really much stuff in those areas. I'm going to show you where all of the spirits are, all of the winged light, and for the most part, they're never in these caves. Over here we have some fishies. There's also a giant, sea serpent that lives over here that's really friendly. Let me see if you can find it. Sea serpent, hello. Sometimes it comes out of there. I guess not today. Yeah, I think next I'll show you where we can find the winged light, and then we'll do the spirits, and we'll check everything else in the season. Oh hey, I found the sea serpent. It is a friendly fish, don't worry. It looks like it's dropping wax, or maybe bubbles. I'm gonna follow it for a bit. Oh, it just did a flip. Whoa, good job. One thing I would definitely recommend bringing to this new area is some way to light yourself. There's not a whole lot of ways, and when you're flying to places like this, you may find it a little bit difficult. Our first winged light, though, is over kind of straight from where we came, but maybe you would consider it the left side. We have this broken tower, and the first winged light is right in the middle of it, on the top. See it? Now there is a somewhat easier way to get up here if you don't have a lot of light, and you can see on the side of the tower we have some jellies growing, so you could recharge, jump up, recharge, jump up. But here is our winged light, and for the next one I'm gonna go grab a lamp really quick. So the next winged light can be found jumping pretty much into the middle of this area. This is our final winged light. There's only 2 here, but we are going to jump right into this little dome thing. Bloop. And in here, oh hey buddy, kind of startled me. We have the staircase. Let me pull out my lantern so you can see a little better. There we go. There is a couple crabs in here, and I think if you go deep enough there are some krill. I could be wrong though. We're just gonna go down here. Here is a bubble floor, so if you sit on this floor here, you will get recharged. The serpent may come from that way, the friendly serpent. And then we have the secret hatch here that you can open. Once you go through here, you'll go through like this really tight corridor. And at the end is our final winged light. There's also a giant clam here. After collecting this winged light, you can go back the way we came, or I like to just head home and then back. I find it a little faster. Let's collect all of the new spirits. Starting with this one over on the left-hand side, we're just going to go onto this tiny island. And near the back, behind some rocks, we can find the Anxious Angler. This one actually has a pretty sinister spirit memory that we're going to watch. Here we are just hopping across the rocks. I believe the story of each spirit is that they are teaching the girl how to become a part of the crew. That's how you cast for some fish. More fish. Now over here, something sinister lurks. We can see it peeking out of the water there. Scary. A spirit krill. Coming in right behind her. Careful, angler. This spirit will give us the anxious emote or the paranoid emote. Basically, you're looking over your shoulder to see if anything's there, and you sigh in relief when nothing is there. We'll take a closer look at this emote, but remember, near the end of the video, we'll be going through all of the upgraded emotes, and we'll check them all out in close detail. So one more time, this is the anxious emote. For our next spirit, we're just going to fly over to the boat. Mew. Now this spirit here is the Bumbling Boatswain. So we're going to go onto the ship here. And then we're out in search of some lumber. The young girl helps carry it back. Are we too short? What's going on? Oh, it's with the girl. That's weird. Okay. The Bumbling Boatswain teaches us what I've been calling the pained emote. It also looks to be like a little bit shy or awkward, but the level 3 and 4 version is definitely in pain. And now we're off to find my favorite spirit of this season. They are so cool. Just wait and see. They're so strong, mighty, very, very cool. This here is the Cackling Cannoneer, and we are traveling with them up the hill to set up a target practice. You can see they're actually carrying a gun. I think it's a harpoon gun, but still. Crazy. And they're tall. I have to fly. Wow, so powerful. Here they are, setting up here. And we are going to go set up the target for them. Now we're running back super fast. Please don't shoot us. And whoosh. They let it fly. Look how much it knocked them back. Pretty cool. The coolest thing, of course, is that it is a bullseye, a direct hit. Good job. This spirit also gives my favorite emote from this season, which is the evil laugh, the manic laugh emote. I love it so much, but the upgraded version, whew, just wait and see. For now, I'm going to show off the level 1 version one more time. Let me turn around, please. Thank you. And here it is. Very cool. Now, our final spirit can be found closer to where the entrance is, but on the opposite side of that big rock. This is the ceasing Commodore, and we are going to go foraging for precious gems. At this point, we're about to scale the wall for a giant crystal deposit, and they're like, no, allow me. And then they go. So yes, we do have to fly all the way up. And also stop midway, because that's where their spirit memory is. And then just keep going up. There is a little mushroom we can land on, which I might do, just in case. And here they are hanging from the top. All we have to do is get close to them. Boop. Now the Seasoned Commodore's emote kind of looks like a relax or calm down emote to me, especially with their upgraded version. But I guess I'll just call it the Cease emote because I do not know what else to call it. Calm down. Relax. I've got this. Alright, so that is every single emote from this season already. Now let's head back home and we will check out their individual spirit trees. Alright, so pardon my constellation looking a little bit different. They're still testing out a new one in the beta. So we're gonna go to the Abyss constellation and look at all of the spirits. The videos also fit a bit weird so I can show you all this stuff. So we have the level 1 Anxious emote. Level 2 will be Adventure Pass only. There's a Blessing, and then the Mask will be Adventure Pass only. This hairstyle's actually free, which is awesome. And then a Blessing for Adventure Pass only. Level 3 version is free. Level 4 is Adventure Pass only. We have another Blessing. I'm just gonna buy it for free. And then this weird little grandma cape is Adventure Pass only. This outfit is free, which is pretty awesome. And then we have a Blessing for Adventure Pass only, and at the very top we have a Seasonal Heart for Adventure Pass only. And then we have the Seasoned Commodore, level 1 for free, level 2 Adventure Pass only. We have a Blessing for free. His really cool braided hairstyle is Adventure Pass only, but the beard and the cracked mask are free. There is a Blessing for Adventure Pass. We have the level 3 emote for free, level 4 Adventure Pass. This amazing cape is actually free. There's a lot of great free stuff this season. And then we have a Blessing for Adventure Pass, and then another Seasonal Heart, which is Adventure Pass only. We then have the Bumbling Boatswain, who has their level 1 emote for free. Level 2 is Adventure Pass only. We have a Blessing for free, and then their bearded mask is Adventure Pass only. We have a music sheet for free, Blessing Adventure Pass only, level 3 is free, level 4 is Adventure Pass only, a Blessing for free. And then as expected, the Captain's coat is Adventure Pass only. The acorn hair accessory is free though, which is another amazing item. We have a Blessing for Adventure Pass only, and then another Seasonal Heart for Adventure Pass only. For our final spirit, the Cackling Cannoneer, we have the level 1 emote free, level 2 Adventure Pass, a Blessing for free, a music sheet for Adventure Pass, their cracked mask is free, and then we have a Blessing for Adventure Pass. Level 3 version of the emote is free, level 4 version Adventure Pass. Their cape is also free, and that's a pretty good cape. We have a Blessing for Adventure Pass, a Blessing for free, and then their braided hairstyle is Adventure Pass. And then finally, at the very top, one more Seasonal Heart for Adventure Pass. Now the Seasonal Hearts can be used towards the ultimate rewards, which I will show you in just a moment. So here we have the Abyss Guide, who we can trade our Seasonal Hearts for some items. To start off, we have the pendant, then we have the braid, the cape, and the Rebreather, which will give us extra oxygen time. I believe the cost is 1 heart, 1 heart, 2 hearts, but I could be wrong. And at the very top of the quest tree here, we have a free Rebreather for everyone. By free, I mean it's no adventure pass, it may cost candles. And then we have the 2 music sheets from the Season of Abyss. I'm going to be starting with the first one and then moving on to the second, and I'm playing on a kalimba from the Season of Flight. Oh boy, those are some music sheets. And that is pretty much it for the new season, Season of Abyss. Thank you so much as always for watching, you guys. I greatly appreciate it, and I am always grateful for the support. Consider subscribing because I always post new content, every single Sky update, every beta update, and every season update. So thank you again, thank you, and enjoy the new season. Bye bye.